Hey guys, it's me, your friend Jimmy. Today I've come to New York City to try a very special Korean barbecue restaurant. What makes it so special? In New York City, in Manhattan, where everything costs about $1 billion, this restaurant right here turns out to be the most expensive all-you-can-eat Korean barbecue restaurant. Costing well over $100 per person, they serve all-you-can-eat A5 Wagyu beef and other amazing Korean foods that you apparently have to pay extra for. So how good is it really? Well, let me find out as the Korean barbecue expert. I like how in front of this nice restaurant, they have a pile of field. That's very New York. To enjoy this amazing experience, I have this special guest.
Hello.
My good friend Selina. She's a local content creator. Yeah, we just met yesterday.
Yes.
But we're close enough now. Close enough to go to a Korean barbecue
Close
restaurant
enough.
together.
Yep. Not 24 hours ago.
So it looks like the restaurant is extremely popular. When we arrived, the restaurant was completely full. I have to say, while the restaurant is nice, for an expensive restaurant, the environment was very hectic and noisy. At least they had nice plates and nice chopsticks.
I heard that the tap water in New York is extremely clean. Seeing what I've seen on the streets, I don't know if I should believe that, but it tastes okay. Do you get a lot of Korean barbecue often?
I do.
You do? Tell me about your favorite restaurant.
My favorite? This one's about my favorite because you're treating me.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. But I'm excited.
So what's kind of interesting is that this is Korean barbecue, a high-end Korean barbecue supposedly, but they don't have Korean beef, they actually have Japanese beef. In Korea, we have this thing called Hanu, which is a very premium Korean beef, extremely expensive. I'm guessing that the reason that they don't have that here is because we are not actually allowed to export Hanu. Isn't that crazy? So you've never had real Korean beef?
I don't think so.
Yeah, you can only have it in Korea.
Really?
Yeah, we're not allowed to export that. So it's like this mythical, mysterious premium beef that you guys can only have in Korea. I give it to them, it is very good. Is it better than Wagyu beef? It's pretty debatable. Wagyu is more marbled. Hanu has its own distinct flavor, so it's kind of hard to say which one's better. Anyway, that's why they have A5 Wagyu beef here. When they say A5 Wagyu beef, A5 stands for the grading of the Wagyu. They actually have A3, A4 beef in Japan. The grading signifies the marbling ratio. And just because it's A5 Wagyu beef, it doesn't mean it's guaranteed to be like delicious. So whether the beef is actually good or not, I'm about to find out. And I won't lie, I've had some not so great tasting A5 Wagyu beef before too. Since you're like a 20-something-year-old kid.
Okay, I'm turning 25 and I'm not that young. So.
Well, I'm way older than that and I still consider myself young, okay?
How old are you?
I'm 35.
That's why your uncle, right?
Yeah.
You're my uncle.
But you're like old enough to go out on dates and stuff, right?
I don't go out on dates. I just play Valorant all day. You think I go out on dates? I go
don't
on
do any of that?
e-dates.
Oh, you go on e-dates? Oh my god, this is something very new to me.
You ever been on an e-date?
No, actually no. Like, so what's an e-date?
It's like instead of going out, you're on Discord and you just talk to each other.
Really?
You know?
Like you never go out?
No,
You go to school.
I do go to school.
But school's just for education?
Yeah, I just go in and I go out and I just go home and I'm online. That's
Really?
how. Oh, never mind. I was gonna be like, that's how we met. Never mind. If anyone watching Jimmy is single, hit me up. If you want to go on an e-date.
Yeah, you guys can go out on e-dates with her. Play Valorant together and be her simp, buy her skins.
My simp.
Their cocktails are about $20 a glass. That means with the taxes and tip, it would be like $1 billion.
I mean, I'll give it to them. Even their samjang and other dippings, they had a premium feel to it. Like, it was definitely prepared with intention.
Oh, the table next to us is already eating. They're cooking the meat. And it honestly smells pretty delicious, so I'm pretty excited for it.
Alright, did you ever audition for a K-pop company? I can see you in HYUN, like the next BTS.
Interestingly, it's not my first time people asking me like, have you had any interest in becoming a K-pop idol or a K-pop star? I'm like, I don't see a K-pop material here if I had to be honest. Like,
I see it.
you see it?
I see it.
No, but seriously. I don't think anyone in Korea would be like, that guy can become a K-pop star.
Maybe a next Jungkook.
Next Jungkook? No, it's too late for that, even if I had the talent. But to tell you guys the truth, The reality, I think in Korea, I wouldn't make a celebrity. Like, I don't look beautiful enough in their
I
standard.
think you look amazing.
You do?
It's all natural too. No plastic surgery, no.
Actually, I take pride in that. Like, no steroids, no funny, like, injections. It's all God's gift here, guys. Except the gift wasn't enough for me to become a celebrity.
As with any Korean barbecue, they give you side dishes. And when it comes to Korean food, I got some experience, and I will say these are particularly well put together. In terms of the pure variety, they didn't have too many, but it seemed like they definitely had the quality down. And they give you side dishes that are essential to Korean barbecue, like this green onion salad. And this is the tray full of Wagyu beef that we're going to be eating today.
Wow, I'm actually really excited. Looks like they're pretty legit.
In a lot of all-you-can-eat restaurants, they tend to give you a lot of blobby cuts, but I was very happy to find out that these were nicely trimmed, 100% enjoyable cuts. If I had to be honest, I don't know what each of this is called. The chefs will explain it to you as they're cooking it for you, but I'm not gonna act like I actually paid attention. Anyway, they serve the first round of meat as a course, and then you can ask for refills.
Sir, that looks beautiful.
Beautiful marble.
Yes.
Would you like a green onion?
Oh, that would be fantastic. Time to actually find out how good it is. I'm gonna pick it up, dip it in the white thing. Wow, actually really good. It's about as tender as it gets.
It's really good.
Pretty insane, right?
It's so good.
Now, I do think it's like so insanely marbled that you're not gonna be able to eat a lot of this. But this is like the most impressive cut of beef. As a Korean, I must find out if their kimchi is actually good too. Allow me. The presentation, the way they pile it up is actually good. It's an absolute 10 out of 10 kimchi. It's not aged kimchi, it tastes very new. Like, it tastes like kimchi that's been recently been made. It's great. It's about as good as it gets.
I'm trying to do it the Korean way.
She's Korean.
I'm Korean.
When was your first Korean barbecue experience?
My ex took me
Your ex took you? How long ago is that?
years ago.
Years ago?
Was bad.
Was he Korean?
No,
No? Well, did you have a Korean ex too?
I did.
You do?
I did. I paid for that Korean barbecue, by the
You
way.
did?
I did.
Unacceptable. What kind of man is that,
I
huh?
know. He was older.
Older too? Oh my god. That guy deserves some spanking.
Yeah, I know.
You know what else is good? Their white rice is surprisingly good too. My kind of white rice. It's just a touch drier than average, which is the way I personally like it. I hope they don't charge for like extra kimchi. In America, they seem to charge for everything.
Something that was really nice about this restaurant was the fact that they actually cooked the meat for you. They did a pretty good job of making sure that we constantly get the beef, so we really didn't run out of meat to put in our mouths. Again, as for the quality of the meat itself, I had nothing to complain. All of their cuts were top-notch beef that I would have any day if I could afford it.
Here's more beef. I love how they dab the pan dry so it doesn't get too oily. Do you know what to do with this, with the lettuce?
Yeah, I put this, and wrap it, right? And I eat it.
Show us.
I'm scared. I'm getting judged.
It's okay, no judgments here.
I'm getting judged. Do you want me to feed it to you?
No. I don't want to get in trouble.
I'm not that young. Am I doing it right?
Cool.
Don't judge my chopstick skills.
That's a lot of samjang, but
I
cool.
know.
Guys, a girl made it for you.
Yes. Say, now I gotta eat it?
Yeah, you should eat it. You're eating it like a burger. Apparently too big for her. I'm gonna have one with some green onions. That's one way to eat it. Just the green onions and the beef. As far as the quality, this might be by far my favorite all-you-can-eat barbecue. What do you think? Is this the most impressive all-you-can-eat Korean barbecue you've had?
It's really good. I've never had like beef this good. It's really like fatty, but it's not like too fatty.
Yeah. This time, I would like to demonstrate the proper technique of sam. Oh, it's kind of interesting. Their lettuce is like very, very tough. There's a lot of snap in this. It's very dry on the surface too. You just need to give it a good touch then. Meat. I'm greedy, so I'm gonna put lots of meat. A touch of wasabi. Touch of samjang. Green onions. I like to put some kimchi in there too. And fold it up. Guys, not too big, just the right size. Perfect for your mouth. I just noticed that I haven't tried this salad. It's been neglected, existing but never loved. Kind of like me as a child. At least I should show it love. As salad, as side dish, pretty good. But I would say I like the others a lot more. Like the green onion, the kimchi, to me are a lot better. We got more leaner cuts here. So I think they start from the most fatty cuts to the leaner cuts, which makes sense. Right now, I'm pretty well versed in the world of barbecue and Wagyu beef, but this is actually top-notch barbecue. Actually good Wagyu. What is your favorite Korean food?
Jampong.
Jampong?
Jampong.
It's like Chinese Korean food, right?
Bibimbap is good.
Bibimbap?
Bibimbap.
That's solid too.
I forgot. When you go to Korean barbecue, they have like these kanji potatoes.
I'm not sure what they are.
It's like sweet and it's fried potato.
Really?
Yeah. I forgot what it's called. I like fresh kimchi. I think fresh kimchi is better than fermented kimchi,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah, this kimchi is really good. When you go to a Korean restaurant and their kimchi is good, you can assume that they know what they're doing. When kimchi is very new, the fiber is very strong in this. It has a very firm texture. Like when you chew, it makes a lot of noise. I think my favorite combination here though, unfortunately it's not sam, it's just salt and wasabi. I'm the kind of guy that likes to keep everything simple. What is your favorite combination here?
Everything.
Everything.
I eat my veggies unlike you.
Okay.
I show that love too. Kimchi's my favorite.
Okay. So you've dated a Korean guy before too, right? Was he like alcoholic, violent, or did he have an anger issue?
He's a red flag. He's a red flag.
Did he have those traits? He did?
You want to know a funny story?
What?
You know how Koreans are known to be prideful? That's the stereotype.
Yeah.
And they're red flags. So when I went to his house, his Wi-Fi password was Korea #1. It was true. It was true. I was like, wow, that's crazy.
Let me guess. He never served in the Korean military though, right?
Oh, he was illegal. He was illegal. It was like a green card relationship.
Oh.
Yeah. We broke up, so he might be in the middle. I don't know. All right, so my Korean ex, he did nothing but stay in his mom's basement and play Valorant.
Guys, what is this? A jobless dude playing video games in his mom's basement. He had a girlfriend. What is wrong with this world? I am healthy, responsible, extremely kind. How come I don't have one?
What's actually funny was that he was supposed to take me here for our anniversary, but he was too broke to afford it. That's the funny part.
Ironic.
Yeah. But now you're taking me. So another Korean man taking me.
Another Korean guy. A better guy. Arguably a better
A
guy.
man, Korean man.
Yeah. Better looking and taller too.
Yes, I agree. He's better looking and taller. He is. At least he treats women right.
Yeah. With respect, with a hint of creepiness.
Yes.
But that's okay.
Yes.
It can be kind of hot, you know.
Someone hit up Jimmy. He's single. A nice Korean girl.
Not just Korean girls. I don't discriminate. For as long as you're like beautiful and kind. Since Wagyu beef is already very expensive, especially the good ones, and they even have good kimchi, they have other side dishes that are kind of nice. I feel like that price tag is kind of worth it, especially in New York where everywhere you go, you end up paying a lot anyway. So what was so great about that Korean boyfriend then?
You're
Like,
really interested in my Korean boyfriend, huh?
yeah, as a Korean man, I'm intrigued.
I'm not gonna, do not shame me. I only liked him because he carried me in Valorant.
This is a thing?
Yes.
I thought it was just a meme.
If you want a girlfriend, you need to be good at video games. Because I'm not gonna get turned on if I have to carry a guy in a game. Let's be honest. He's supposed to be like, babe, let me carry you. I can't be like, babe, let me carry you.
Wow, so some people actually find being addicted to video games attractive. That's very new. My mom was wrong. Well, that looks pretty insanely good. What do you think? So that's a cold noodle. We Koreans often eat cold noodles with Korean barbecue.
So the cold noodle wasn't part of the all-you-can-eat, so it was some extra money to order. This buckwheat noodle is so stretchy and so chewy, so you probably want to cut them into smaller chunks. Unless you like getting choked, of course, which is definitely not me.
You can have that. I will have this. Let me be the naengmyeon expert and judge.
Naengmyeon expert.
I love cold noodles too. Wow, okay. It's actually really good.
This is like the best cold noodle I've ever had. Actually. Say ah. Slurp it.
Like the flavor of the noodle is really strong and it's really good. So this is the buckwheat based noodle. I don't know what they're doing to the noodles, but they must be doing it right. The flavor is very strong, very, very, very pleasant. So in Korea, sometimes people would do this where you pick a piece of meat, grab with the noodles. Their noodles, not affordable by any means. For what it is, I would say it's kind of expensive. But is it good? Yes, it's very good. Like, even if it was like a dedicated cold noodle restaurant and I got this, I'd be like, oh, this is really good. So this is their marinated galbi. Marinated for 48 hours. Wanna try?
That is really good.
So since this kind of beef is very expensive in Korea, we don't really marinate that kind of stuff. We marinate like the cheaper cuts. So this is very interesting to me. Oh wow.
That doesn't even taste like meat though.
It reminds me of galbijjim. Have you had it before? The flavor is very similar to galbijjim, which is like this slow-cooked short rib dish in Korea. It's very expensive. It's similar to that, except this is barbecue. We're eating so much kimchi. We're getting our third serving. I hope they don't charge extra because they charge extra for everything here.
I have a question.
Okay.
Is it true that Koreans flirt by asking them to come over and eat ramen?
Oh,
Is that
like
true?
like a Netflix,
A Netflix
and chill
but eat
equivalent?
ramen? Yeah.
I don't think they actually do that though.
Wow, I've been lied to. Because a Korean guy actually walked up to me one time and asked me if he could come over and eat ramen with me.
Yeah, I'm sure like Korean guys got better game than that.
I guess. I almost fell for it, but...
Like I said, this is supposed to be all you can eat, but when I asked for more meat, I just felt a subtle pressure from them not wanting us to order too much. They called it encore and made it sound like they're doing us a special favor. One of the tables next to us even jokingly said that they're getting kicked out, so I want to say this is refillable, not all you can eat.
There's like barely any muscle in this. Just a piece of fat with some sprinkles of muscles.
I'm getting drowsy.
Yeah, the meat is very good. It's also very like oily. It's very rich. You can only eat so much if I had to be honest. So this has been kind of an all-you-can-eat experience where you get a course and then you get to like do an encore, or should I say like an additional order, or should I say like an additional micro order. But there is a time constraint of 90 minutes. You know, the cooking and the serving process isn't like particularly fast. So in a way, you are limited. So you're not gonna find yourself eating pounds and pounds of meat here. I'm not complaining though. I've had enough food. More than this would start to become really painful for me. But if you're looking for the kind of place where you can get a crazy amount of beef, this might not be the place.
You want to take a guess? How
Ooh,
much
this is a little scary.
Take a guess.
It'll be like, oh, it'll be closer to 400. Oh God, it is close to 400. Oh God. We need to start a GoFundMe campaign for me. A bowl of white rice is $6 each. Oh, okay. All right. Don't worry. It's on me. I'm not like the other guy.
So how do you feel after the meal?
Overall, I feel like that was kind of worth it, especially if you like to eat a lot. I'm like at the sweet spot of a customer to be here because I don't eat like a crazy amount, but I eat a lot more than other people. So for me to get this much of meat for like close to $200, but a lot of like good restaurants, a lot of fancy restaurants, you pay easily over $200 in New York. I don't think it's bad at all. Actually, their level of quality, like the food was very, very good.
So would you bring a girl here on the first date?
I don't make that kind of YouTuber money yet, but
Maybe like
so,
the anniversary date?
Yeah, if it's like my girlfriend and it's like an anniversary. If it's for like a special occasion, then sure. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. The tip here would be like enough to get a Korean barbecue dinner elsewhere.
That is true.
Yeah, it is kind of crazy. Oh well. Hopefully a lot of people watch this video and I make some of that money back. Would you treat your boyfriend to a place like this in the future?
I would. If I want to be a sugar mama, you know.
You actually do?
Yeah. Next time I'll treat you.
Really?
Yes.
What is this? Is this some weird isekai event?
This is called Riz.
Ah.
It's called Riz.
Ah. So what did you think overall?
I think it was really good. Thank you so much for treating me.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I thought the restaurant is really good. It is a tad expensive,
Just a tad.
just a tad, but it was pretty simple, good quality. You kind of get what you pay for easily if you eat a lot. Their side dishes, I believe they're all good. We only got to try one of them because that's all I could afford. But yeah, pretty awesome restaurant. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Of course. Thank you so much for treating me and being a gentleman.
Of course. All right then. I guess we'll meet again.
We're gonna awkwardly say goodbye now.
Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go. It's too late to be with a 20-something-year-old kid.
I'm not that.
Okay, guys.
I'm safe.
I'm gonna go now. Thank you guys so much for watching the video, and go watch my other videos too because oh my god, how much money did I just spend? Oh god.